presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome, everybody, to the Oklahoma Sports Network. It is Tuesday. You know what that means. It's Taco Tuesday here at Burrito Mico as we have the Elgin Football Coaches Show here for you on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Tonight we will, by the way, I'm not Vincent Saylor. Vincent's off in Washington, D.C., so I'm filling in for him tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about last week's win over Bridge Creek, 58-13 victory. We're going to take a look forward also to the Weatherford game, a big game here on Thursday night, another fall break Thursday night game. We had a Thursday game a couple weeks ago as well against Elk City, so hopefully the schedule and the timing of that, and that helped a little bit as far as preparing for this short week against the Weatherford Eagles. And then we'll talk to a couple players. So we'll have more Elgin Football Coaches Show here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, coming to you live from Burrito Mico in Elgin, Oklahoma.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to aa.com. or call 800-433-7300.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network from Burrito Mico here in Elgin on the Elgin Football Coaches Show. And with me we have Coach Blake Eastwood. Good to have you, Coach.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Tell us a little bit about yourself for those that don't know you.
Well, I graduated from Lawton High. This will be my third year coaching. First year here at Elgin. Yeah. I'm actually still in college right now.
Okay. Hey. Okay.
Yeah. I go to Cameron. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Yeah. So, hard-working man. So you coach. You coach the outside linebackers. That's what I hear.
Yes,
right?
outside backers.
Okay, good. Also, Coach Chalmer White, as he said, give me a little bit of information about Blake. He said he gave me all these positives about you. He said you played a little bit at Southern Naz as well.
Yeah, 1 year. 1 year there.
Yeah, and then he said negatives. Longhorns fan.
Oh man.
So
negative. Come on.
So what Blake did say is he was kind enough to take the Longhorn hat off. I've been wearing black all week long. It's one of those games that I got my son Jalen here with me, and during the middle of the game he said, Dad, it's just a game. And I said, no, this game is not just a game.
No,
I would lose every game on the schedule except for that one. And so, yeah, that's a Longhorn fan. Nothing wrong with that. I lived in Texas for a year or so I've got nothing wrong with the place. Just it's it's a big rivalry and one that I think Texas will propel them in that victory there. Tell us a little bit as your experience in linebacker coach, the players you get to be around, and what do you do just kind of on a day-to-day basis?
Well, day-to-day for me is a little bit different than probably your average coach.
Right.
Because I'm going to class and stuff. But, like, the football aspect of it, playing in practice, unlike the other coaches, they probably planned it about 10 p.m. the night before. I'm planning it at about noon the day of.
Yeah.
But, I get ready for practice and then drive my 25-minute drive to work, live in Lawton, and then, just get ready to go. And then.
So what are you going to school for?
Journalism and media production.
Wow. Okay. So I was originally a journalism major. Changed quickly out of that when I realized I like to write, but I don't like to write that much. Media production is a little different. I was like 20 years, some years ago. Yeah. So that's a little different than now. That's good. That's good. So,
I get the. It's like a dual major. I get the journalism and the media production, so I get to see lots of.
So what do you want to do with that?
Well, before I kind of
started coaching.
Yeah, I started coaching here at Elgin. I was gonna just maybe be like a sports writer or
that's fun.
Just something because I love sports. I love football.
Yeah.
So I knew when my playing days were over, I wanted to stay in the area, in the realm of football. But now I'm back in another area of football, and I'm liking this coaching thing.
Yeah. So it's good to have you. I know everybody talks good about you all the time. So I think you're doing a great job there. And if you see, it's a great job. It sure helps when you have guys around you like Phillip and Tiny and those guys.
That helps a lot.
And you got a good, not just those guys, other outside linebackers as well that you coach there. Let's talk a little bit about the win against Bridge Creek. It's one of those games that it's talk about a quick start, right? Corday runs the kickoff back, 82 yards. Nothing better than starting that quick.
Oh yeah, that was amazing because special teams is just as important. We gotta start the game right.
And special teams have been really a strong point of the team this year for sure. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ran a couple of kickoffs back in this one. Got to see Ian Kranz, the character man. I got to talk to him in practice yesterday.
Yeah,
he's something. Onside kick. He's turned into Vincent, I joked jokingly on broadcast today. He's turned into a football player. He's a soccer kid. And it's obvious that he is. But he's got an attitude about him that works for a kicker, and it's been really helpful this year.
Yeah. He's been, especially when we get touchbacks, but these deep kicks. So on defense, we don't have to start. We got good field position. He's a good player to have for us.
Yeah, and then again go through the scoring recap. Ritson another few touchdowns like he does. I think he has 21 touchdowns now on the year total.
Oh yeah.
Which is it's crazy. Ritson scored a 21-yard run early in the game. Case and Meyer as well. And by the way, when I say early in the game, most of this happened in the first quarter.
Yeah.
39-point first quarter there. You got the Brody Morrison pass from Caden Boletto. Ritson again, then Ritson again. Then Bridge Creek finally got on the board late to McKnight with a kickoff return for a touchdown. And then Brody got that kickoff return as well. We had a safety, and then Joey scored later. As a defensive coach in a game like this, how hard is it to keep kids just like focused in the middle of that?
Well, yeah, because a lot of moving around. Like we gotta go back on offense, and then we gotta go to special teams or kickoff, and then get back on defense and get back on defense, right? So I gotta stay on them. But my guys are, they're pretty good. They're pretty. Especially like on the sideline, they know where to be, right? And then if they're not, then I'll get on them. Yeah. Especially Phillip's really good. Phillip's really good at knowing where to be, and he Tiny's really good, but he's got another year of development. But,
he does.
But overall, both of them, they know where to be, so that's good.
Phillip is one of those guys that it's my first year. I mean, I've been around. I've been living in Lawton, but my first year around Elgin football directly, just kind of associated with him.
Yeah.
Phillip's defensively, and it's the way it's kind of our scheme as well, but he's in on about every play that you can see. I mean, I feel like I see his number there, whether he's making the tackle or maybe sealing an edge, just doing something to just to kind of help on the defense. He's like there on every play, right?
What's up?
Yeah, he's there like on every play.
Yeah.
I mean, he's it's just like. He is a guy that kind of makes the defense go. Now, I mean, you've got other guys, Ritson, Case, and you got other linebackers out there as well. But as far as the outside one goes, the way he schemes, the way the scheme works for him, he's able to get on a lot of tackles.
Yeah. Yep.
And
he'll set the edge, and then hopefully he squeezes it down. That way it bounces out to us, and he's going to be there to make the play. And that doesn't he's a physical player, right? Yeah. But my favorite thing about him is up here, right? He kind of what I was saying before. He knows where to be. He knows his job. He knows his key, and that's why he's able to succeed in this defense.
And I've seen him a few times as well, just talking about being smart. His football IQ is really high. But also I've seen him a couple of times when kids kind of gets a little chippy in the game. He's the one that grabs them and pulls them back, right?
Yeah.
And I love that about him as well. And so 58-13 win over Bridge Creek. Again, second half it was a little different there. Had the running clock there in the second half. Scored 9 points in the third quarter, and they scored a touchdown there, kind of late in the game as well. Now, also, in a game like that, you're able to get a lot of the guys who they put a lot of work in every single day who don't get to play a lot. So. How fun is it to get those guys in games?
Oh, it's awesome because they work for it, right? But at the end of the day, I only got 2 spots, like at the outside backer, right? And on the defense, there's only 11 spots, right? And we got a bunch of players that are good enough to that need reps, right? So when they earn it and we're able to put them on the field, it's great.
Yeah. So this coming week now after the victory, we go on to another short week now. It's kind of lucky, actually, that it worked out with Elk City a couple weeks ago to where we got to have that game move from Friday to Thursday because the flea market situation they had there, which is wild. But they moved the game to Thursday, so we've kind of already went through the short week this year.
Yeah, that helps us a lot. But, a short week is, never ideal.
No,
But, we just got to fight through adversity, right? This is adversity, right? It's a little different situation, right?
Yeah.
Because we got to be able to adjust, right? Because we're going to hit adversity down the road, and it's better to see it early than to experience for the first time later down the road.
Yeah, and Weatherford only one loss on the year. That one loss was the district loss to Clinton, kind of a wild game. If you want to go back, you can find that broadcast online. But Weatherford is Thursday night at home in Weatherford. They are looking to. It's always a tough place to play. Clinton's going to be one of those places. Those guys, both those places are tough places to play. And it's a Thursday night game, so they're going to be, looking to pull an upset, if you will. So what's kind of been the theme this week or the motto? What have you guys been talking to the players about making sure they do this week?
Well, kind of that. They're 5-1. We talked about it, and we talked about how, they're fighting for a home playoff game, right? And they got to go through us, and we don't want to let that happen, right? We want to. We've been on them all week with like that.
Yeah, and I got to watch practice a little bit yesterday, and it was kind of raining for most of the practice yesterday, which was actually not that bad. But I kind of heard the talk afterwards, and it was that. It's like, hey, they would love nothing more than to knock you guys off. They're fighting for a home playoff game, and a lot of people said, hey, they're down this year. That's exactly what they want everybody to think, right? And that's Saban calls that the rat poison stuff, right?
You can't fall for the trap game.
Yes, man. You've got to keep your players focused every single week, and even when they think. And I think that's kind of been the struggle with, sometimes with success, right? Is that so you look the last 32 games, 31-1 over the last 32 games, which is. That's a crazy number in of itself.
Yeah.
And with that, sometimes what can come is things like apathy, right, where you just say we're good, we're going to be fine, and maybe we're just kind of rest on our laurels that, hey, we're going to win this game, no problem. And so you kind of have to be on this group quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah, we do, because we don't want them to be complacent, right?
Right.
Like they got to go like last year's group. That was last year's group, right?
Yeah.
We got to go get it now. We got to be hungry. Just as hungry, if not even more hungry this year to go the ultimate goal of winning another state title, right? But we got to take it week by week.
Yeah, so defensively, kind of what's the key to this week for you guys?
Well, we got to have good eyes. So Weatherford, they like to move around a lot, right? They got a lot of motion. So we just, we can't get lost in any of that, right? So we got a couple things to make sure that our eyes are right and we're looking at our keys, right? And we really emphasize that week. So in practice, like we got guys, motioning all over the place, right? That's the big thing with them.
What's it like to work under a defense coordinator like Jack?
Oh, he's awesome. He's awesome. Like I think he's so smart, man.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Well, not just him, and then also Coach
all
Hill.
of them, yeah.
All of them. I sit right in between them at work, so I'm getting all the knowledge and all the
right.
all the yeah, it's great. Yeah, especially Coach Baker. He you know, he the way he talks to the players, and you know, maybe if I don't understand something, he can explain it a different or better way, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, I'm fine with that, right? Because I'm a young coach. I'm here to learn too, right? And especially under someone like him, I'm thankful that he's our defensive coordinator.
And he expects a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he does.
But I expect that, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want him to just, you know, like out of a play, you know.
Yeah.
I want him, like, when he expects a lot, I appreciate that.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago there, you know, we had some of the third and fourth string guys in there on that goal line stand, and he was coaching every bit, you know, then as he does during the middle of the game.
I love
and
that.
so
yeah, it's the standard. Like, we have a standard here, and the standard can't drop no matter who's in the game. Standard's a standard.
A game a few weeks ago as well where, you know, it was like the team had the opening drive. They got like one first down, like 14 yards, something like that.
Yeah.
And he's up there losing his mind.
Yeah.
Like this is not acceptable.
But that just shows his passion.
Yeah.
Like, he's passionate about this, and that's awesome.
Yeah, he and this coaching staff here, I think that's been a big reason for a lot of the success. Coach White for sure, but putting the guys around you, and certainly Blake, you'd be one of those, putting the guys around you that can just work together well. What I do love about the coaching staff is you guys are a tight-knit family, right?
Yeah, and I'm kind of wiggling in there, you know.
Yeah, you're getting there.
But yeah, the environment there is awesome, you know, and they all, you know, they hang out after a game or, you know, on the weekend or whatever. But yeah, I feel like I'm a part of the family now.
All right, so the game will be this Thursday night on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 6:30 p.m. Pregame, 7 p.m. kickoff as the Elgin Owls go to Weatherford to hopefully walk away with another district win again on the Thursday night game. And certainly we appreciate Coach Blake being out here with us. So thanks for being with us, Blake.
Awesome. Thank you.
We'll be back with more here in a minute just on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their third generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and we got a couple of players here joining us tonight, seniors Tommy Finley and Freddie Nana. I don't want to, he's like, nobody says my name right, so we'll make sure we get that right here. I'm going to ask you all a few questions, just kind of what we normally do. Start with you, Freddie. First of all, just kind of tell us a little about your position and kind of what you do day to day, and a little bit more just about yourself.
So I play on the D line, and every day we work the same thing, and we practice on key reads and try to get better on the little things. And
all right. So what's your favorite? Vincent always asks this, so I'm going to always ask this. What's your favorite subject in school?
mine is English.
English. That is, you're one of the few that would say that. Why is that?
I just like writing.
Oh, okay.
It's like pretty cool.
Yeah. What's your future plans after high school?
Join the Air Force and go to school at the same time.
Air Force. Okay. Tommy, a little bit about yourself as well.
Like my position?
Yeah.
All right, so like I'm an outside linebacker with my coach, Coach Eastwood. He talked earlier, and every day during individual, we do our key reads, making sure we have our eyes right, and then if we're not doing key reads, we're working on our blitz pass.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school is math.
Math. Why is that?
I just think it's fun. People might make fun of me for that, but I think it's fun, and like I find it satisfying to do.
See, I actually kind of with you. I'm a numbers guy, so I don't necessarily love math, but I like if you know math, you know math. And then, especially if they throw something in front of you that you're kind of learning and you figure it out and you're like, oh, hey, it worked, right? Yeah, it actually worked out for you. Now, let me ask you something maybe a little more fun. You can both answer one at a time, take your turns here. Who's the funniest guy on the team? Or who thinks they're the funniest and who actually is the funniest?
There's a lot of funny guys on the team, but I'm going to say the O-line, D-line, because I'm around them the most.
Yeah.
But other than them, I'll say
Any specific?
Ritson Meyer.
Ritz.
He brings the energy, and he's a real funny guy.
Yeah.
I'd say Cameron Hollifer. He's just stupid. He just be messing around all the time. But it's funny though, and he gets the job done, so it works.
Yeah, I can see that, both of them being around practice quite a bit. There's a lot of funny guys out there, and it makes practice a lot more fun, doesn't it? It is, yeah. Who's got the best style on the team? Who's got the best style on the team? And that's subjective because that's in your own eyes, I guess. But who has the best style? What do you think?
I'm going to have to say Mr. 2-4, Bryce Martin.
Bryce.
He puts it on.
The honey owl himself. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Bryce too.
Bryce. So that's consensus there. And I don't know if either of you have sisters, but you've heard this question before. Name one player on the team you would not let date your sister.
Corday Ritchie.
Corday Ritchie.
Yeah, or Ritson Meyer.
Or Ritson Meyer. Either of those guys would. Okay, I see that as well. Also, I don't. You guys probably have your favorite coaches, but tell me what you like just in general about the coaching staff, just overall.
They know what they're doing. They're actually probably the best coaches I've ever seen personally. So that's what I love about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that, and they care about you a lot. Like you're one of their own kids, and they want to see you grow as a person, not just in the sport.
Yeah. So this week we've got weather for hopefully we can go up there and walk away with the win. I don't know if you guys knew this, but it's the last 32 games, 31-1. What you guys are? What's the most difficult part just about success? What do you think is difficult about that?
Consistency, just having to stay at the top. Like our coach Wyatt says it all the time. We have a target on our back now, so everyone's trying to knock us off the top, and it's just hard trying to keep that top spot.
Yeah, not becoming complacent. Not getting comfortable.
Yeah,
try to get better.
Yeah. And so I don't know if I heard this from you, Tommy. What do you plan on doing after high school?
After I graduate, I want to go to college at OU, and I want to be an orthopedic surgeon.
Oh, very, very cool. All right, so appreciate you guys both joining us. That's Tommy Finley and Freddie Nana, the couple of seniors here at Elgin. So appreciate you guys joining us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. By the way, you guys both did a great job. Thank you. We'll be coming back with more here in just a minute on the Elgin Coaches Show on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thank you.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Boom Paws Burgers in Elgin, featuring grilled salads, wraps, and 21 different burgers exploding with flavor. Home of the Butch Husky and Boom Paw Burger, U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network from Burrito Miko's every Tuesday at 6 o'clock here. Billy Palmer again, Vincent Saylor out in Washington, D.C. We'll be back for the game Thursday. Appreciate you joining us here. Make sure you take a trip out here and support Burrito Miko's. Fantastic job. I see my son over there. He's been eating some food there. I might get myself some here in just a little bit, but we're here every Tuesday on Taco Tuesday. And again, this week we will be going to Weatherford on Thursday night on the short week. We will have that for you live here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 6:30 p.m. pregame. Kickoff will come at 7 o'clock. Now, also, and again, next week we'll have the coaches show to talk about the Weatherford game and to look forward to the game next week as well. Something else I want to make sure that I mention here is the Parliament, the Elgin House softball team, will be playing tomorrow in Oklahoma City at Devon Park in the 5A state tournament against Carl Albert. That game is at noon, so certainly we want to wish them the best of luck. And then if they win that game as well, they'll play on Friday afternoon to try to advance even further in the state tournament. So that's going to do it for us here at Burrito Miko on the Elgin Owl Football Coaches Show. And as always, go Owls.